just going to go right into the interrogation.
You said you didn't want water or no?
No.
Okay.
Oh, she's ready.
This is 18-year-old Ava Mooring. She's just been brought into an interrogation room at the Clay County Sheriff's Office. Detectives are preparing to question her about a violent confrontation that unfolded behind an Academy sports store in Orange Park,
Definitely
Florida.
between two guys.
What started as a planned fistfight between two young women, sparked by jealousy over a mutual ex-boyfriend, quickly spiraled out of control when gunshots rang out. Interestingly,
Oh my God.
Ava wasn't even one of the two women involved in the arranged fight.
What?
Yet she's the one detectives suspect of pulling the trigger. 3 people have already identified her from photo lineups.
Dude, okay, I don't think I'm supposed to say this, but just like, if 2 girls, one of your homegirls gets in a fight, you can't pull out a gun, bitch. You can't do that. Then everybody loses the fight. But then also, I'm assuming somebody passed away.
Investigators have already recovered multiple shell casings, bullet fragments, and crucial video evidence from the scene. At this moment, Ava seems calm and collected, even casual. But she has no idea just how much detectives already know.
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So sorry I look like crazy right now.
You talking about looking
I
crazy?
have like a koala shirt on.
I find it odd that she immediately apologizes for what she's wearing. To me, and I'm probably overanalyzing this, but this is just what I do on this channel. To me, it strikes me as she's immediately apologizing about her appearance because I think she realizes that if she were a little bit more done up, she might be able to use her appearance as a weapon. In this interrogation room with these 2 guys. And so nobody would have acknowledged her appearance. Nobody knows what she looks like outside of the setting. And so that's just my thought.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously, you're probably wondering what the hell's going on. We're going to ask you some questions and stuff. We've talked to a couple people already. We just want to get your side of the story, what happened. This is, he's going to be the case agent of the case. I'm his partner, so we're investigating it together. We think that you're probably going to know exactly what we're talking about when we talk about it, and you might even already know what we're talking about.
Okay, wait. I just want to call this out. Somebody in chat says, quote, "Promise I'm usually hot." Yes, that is the vibe that I'm getting from like what she just said a minute ago. And we don't know why. We don't know what, like, but that is what I think she's trying to say.
Our main goal here today is to get your side and just be honest. I mean, crazy shit happens, and we just want you to be honest. And that's that. We have some questions. We'd like for you to cooperate.
I think what the officer is trying to do, and sometimes I see this in interrogations, usually not like in an arrest, but right before an interrogation, this means that when they picked her up, they didn't read her rights to her quite yet, but they have to, but they want to get into the interrogation. So they have to normalize this. He has to equate it to, hey, you see these in the movies all the time. It's no big deal. Because if he just starts reading this and doesn't give that kind of disclosure, she will understand the severity of the situation. But instead, he brings it up like, hey, I got to do this. You've seen it before. It's not a big deal. So, okay, I'm going to just read this little piece of paper now. And then he's going to go back to acting really, really casual. This is a really good tactic because she might tense up otherwise if he doesn't do this.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned at any time. Explain to you.
Yes, sir.
All right, and having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us at this time?
Ooh.
Give it a shot.
Okay. Okay.
You can stop talking at any time, right?
They have to say all this, but they're trying to make it nice and light. They're actually crushing it here.
Things aren't always as they appear to be, so we don't know until we talk to you.
Yes, sir.
So this is basically about the fight that took place behind Academy. Yeah. So what can you tell us? Can you tell us your version of what happened?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Also, I just got to say, I love good police work, okay? An interesting interrogation with the criminal mind is always fascinating. And based on the description of this video, these officers already know what Ava did.
Can you tell us your version of what happened?
Yes, sir. I can. So I'm sure you guys already know who the other girl is, Alonis.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, so,
You're literally the last person we've talked to. So,
really?
yeah.
Okay. So, she was
Okay,
we were over at,
that right there, honestly, is like, in my opinion, it feels like a little bit of like an intimidation tactic because with that one line, "You're the last person we've spoken to," he's basically saying to her, hey, we have everybody else's story, so yours better match up with theirs. It knocks the other person off a little bit, and I think he knows how heavy of a statement that is.
That is dumb. That's dumb. But you know what's not dumb? Spending less time in the kitchen, avoiding takeout, and cooking meals at home. That's smart. Even us people that don't do it all the time, like we literally are like, man, you guys that do it all the time are smart. And you know what's even smarter? If you have all of the ingredients delivered to your door with the recipes, perfect portions, everything you could ever ask for. Listen, at the end of this, I'm going to give you a code to get 10 free meals if you use HelloFresh. But can I just say, I genuinely think that everyone that has tried HelloFresh has had some type of favorite meal that came from that package, like if you've done it a few times. Like that's what I find so interesting. The recipes are genuinely so good, so easy to make. And look, if you do it through their packaged meals, you don't have to buy like all these excessive ingredients. Like, look, my favorite one from a while back was this chicken that you put like this sour cream on and this breading and this other stuff. I don't know how to make it without the instructions. I don't want to have to buy extra sour cream or a whole thing of Dijon mustard and I'm not going to use it again. No. I just want that to be on the menu for the week that I get my HelloFresh. Listen, I'm probably supposed to be talking more like this is an ad, but girl, this is personal experience, okay? That meal was delicious. And can I please talk to y'all about the one with the chickpeas and the carrots and it's like a little bit sweet? I need that back on the menu. Okay, but listen, the point is that there are hundreds of HelloFresh meals that are constantly rotating in and out. And yes, I mean hundreds because they have doubled their menu size. There's even more recipes that you haven't tried before if it's been a while. They have bigger portions, more healthy options. Look, if you've tried it, you know HelloFresh has always been good, okay? And if you haven't tried it yet, come on, and look, girl, let me get you 10 free meals.
Okay, my pan is a little bit smaller than it should be for 2 servings, but I'm cooking it now. I lost a shrimp over there. It looks messy, but I'm not messy. I'm just Listen, I'm letting you into my kitchen, okay? This is gonna be very good when it's done. Okay, bro, I already took a bite, and this hits! We're gonna add some peanuts that literally come with it. Oh my God. I'm not kidding. It's good. It's legit so good.
You can get up to 10 free meals on your first box at HelloFresh.com with the code BOZEFM. The free meals are applied like as a discount on the first box, and it's only for new subscribers. But listen, that's 10 free HelloFresh meals and free shipping. Varies by plan, but all you gotta do is go to HelloFresh.com and use the code BOZEFM. Go on, get you something tasty. That's HelloFresh.com and use the code BOZEFM at checkout. HelloFresh.com, BOZEFM. I think I was supposed to tell you more about how they're nutritious, healthy, amazing, save time in the kitchen. Yeah, all that. Listen, girl, the food is good. The food is good. I don't know what to tell you. So get the 10 free meals, BOZE FM.
We were over at her ex-boyfriend's house yesterday, Matt. I can't remember his last name. But we were just hanging out and we were like swimming because he's got a nice pool, whatever. And we were swimming and his ex-girlfriend, which is the girl, Autumn, she called him and she was like, I guess they had hung out and then like they're iffy on each other, so I guess like she went crazy whenever she found out that there was other girls over there. And like an hour later, he has all the texts on his phone of her texting saying like just talking crazy, saying that she's gonna be there in 5 minutes. His mom, his parents were there, everything. So she pulls up in 2 cars deep, both of the cars are full of people, and me and Alana are at the end of the driveway like, what in the hell? What the fuck's going on? So we told him to get the hell out of there, blah blah blah. And the one guy that was in the Kia car, it was in a box Kia, he like we were like standing in the road telling them to get on because we were like, really, there's a mom up here and parents, like what are y'all coming to the house, the mother's house for? It's disrespectful.
I don't know what she's talking
And he
about.
had pointed a gun at me and Alanis and told us that if we get any closer that he's gonna shoot us. And we're like, y'all just need to get out of here. Like we don't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? So then Alanis was already mad at that point, and Alanis they fought. They're both legal. They're both 18. Sure. They met and they scrapped. They scrapped the first fight.
Okay, but when did you bring a gun?
I guess I got too close, and the girl didn't like it because I got too close to the fight because like she ended up beating the girl. Autumn almost started beating her ass. So like I'm her homegirl, so I'm like get her off of her. So I yank her off of her, and then the fat friend comes and tries to jump at me, and I'm like. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm not doing that.
She just said so much here. she's correct. If two friends start fighting and then your homegirl is losing, then sometimes you're not really supposed to do that. But like if your homegirl's losing for like a good minute long, like I'm explaining some shit to y'all, okay? If your homegirl's losing for a good minute long, then sometimes the friend does come in and say, hey, you know, get off of her. But if the person that's trying to get the friend off really starts like fighting back and now it's a 3-person fight, well, then the other girl's homegirl is probably going to come in, okay? Y'all have been in a fight before. You can verify this is how it should be going. Look, I grew up in a small southern town. We had to fight for our life sometimes, okay, bitch? I know the rules. She was fighting for too long and it was a 2-on-1. And so then the other girl's homegirl decided to come in and try to help, but she was much bigger than Ava. And so Ava said, oh shit, I don't want the smoke. I just wanted to have a 2v1. So that is what happened so far.
I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna be straight up with y'all because I know there's already a fucking video. There's a whole video.
Okay.
I can't get out of this. So yes, I did have a gun and I did point it at her. And I told her if she gets any closer to me, then I'm gonna shoot. And she kept on stepping, so I shot one round up in the sky. And then she kept on coming at me. And in self-defense, I'm not gonna get my ass whooped. No. So I didn't point at nobody. I shot right at their car. And then we got in the car and left.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see what this dude is about to say, and then I might have to go back to street law for a second because, like, no.
According to her account, she accompanied her friend Elanus to meet with Autumn Brumfield for a prearranged fight. The conflict centered around a guy named Matthew, who both Elanus and Autumn had been dating. She intervened by pulling Autumn off of Elanus when she realized that the fight wasn't going in her friend's favor. She claims that afterward, Autumn's friends became aggressive toward her, which is when she drew a handgun from her waistband.
Oh my God!
She stated that she only fired a warning shot into the air to scare them off, followed by shots at their car, which she believed was unoccupied at the time. Ava's narrative carefully positions the gunfire as defensive rather than malicious. However, Autumn Brumfield's account to police paints a dramatically different picture of what transpired that night.
So, me and my friend Anna...
Okay, wait. Before they get to this interrogation, I'm sorry. I further have to explain fight rules here. And look, I gotta, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. On one hand, there are fight rules and you're not really supposed to be fighting, like whatever. Shit, it fucking happens when people are younger, especially in small towns, because we ain't got no home training, okay? Listen, I've been through some stuff, y'all. But then there's also true crime and legal BOZE and what is right and what is wrong. This BOZE over here, she's still here, okay? But she's asleep right now, okay? And street BOZE is awake. And street BOZE has something to say. Bitch, you cannot fucking pull out a gun when your girl is losing the fucking fight. I'm sorry, like y'all fucking pulled up. Y'all might get rocked a little bit. You might lose a little bit of hair. You might get slapped around. But like, if the other girl's friend fucking steps up to fight because you jumped in, pulling out a gun is like some bitch shit, bro. Like, you immediately lose the fucking fight if you do this. Like, even if you fire it into the air, even if you pull it out, dude, everybody's gonna call you a bitch for pulling out a gun because your homegirl was losing a fight. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's just, like, you instantly lost.
So, me and my friend Anna and Daryl were supposed to go pull up on this girl, Lotus. I didn't even want to fight this girl. Like, I really did not. Like, I tried to avoid it.
Damn, she got a sinus infection too?
Because she's together with my ex, Matt. And last time she came at me, like, talking reckless, like, trying to fight me, like, calling me names, like, out of the nowhere. I was pregnant at the time. I had a miscarriage. I was pregnant at the time. So, I couldn't, like, do much because obviously I don't want to put my baby at risk.
Right.
So, long story short, I called Matt because, like, me and Matt are doing good. And, like, we've been talking. So, I called Matt on my lunch break 2 nights ago. And she answered the phone. And she was just, like, caught off guard as I was. Like, we were both, like, confused as fuck. Okay. Long story short, she wanted to fight. I was at work at the time, so I'm like, I can't do nothing. So I was like, okay, like, I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna come on my day off, and I'm not gonna tell you I'm coming just in case you jump me or something. Oh. So she wanted to fight so bad, so I get my friends, and we pull up to Matt's house, and his mom was outside and stuff. So they told me to come here. So that's when we ended up meeting up over here. We pulled up and they were already parked. And as we were pulling up, they were getting out of the car. And I got out of the car and we started swinging. I don't like to talk shit, so I just saw her. I started swinging.
Oh, and she just went for it. Okay, yeah, that is. You know what she just said? That is the equivalent of on site. She said, I don't like to talk. I just start swinging.
Separated. I just saw her. I started swinging. I won that fight, so we separated. She took her time. I took my time to catch our breaths or whatever.
Okay.
And we went round 2. We were bumping. And I started winning again. And I don't know. Next thing you know, you start hearing gunshots. Or no, I was on top of her and I was beating her ass. And her friend yanks me up by my hair and starts beating my ass. Like,
okay, so this is So the girl that we just heard, she was fighting with the other girl and she was winning. And so then this is where you hear Ava, the girl we saw in the beginning of the interrogation, she jumps in as a third. So the girl that is giggling, she's the one that won or was winning.
I really did not think this girl had a gun.
I thought they were talking shit.
Yeah, I thought they were just talking shit.
Her laughing a lot, I think it's a combination of a nervous laugh, but it's not entirely a nervous laugh. It's a little bit of like a mischief laugh. Like, hee hee, yeah, I did that. I'm bad. There's a little, just, it comes at nervous times, but there's a sense of like immaturity in it. Is anybody else picking up on that too?
Everyone was saying stuff. It felt like everyone kept telling me to duck because I was the only one that wasn't running to the car. Like, it took me a while to notice oh shit, someone's shooting. Everyone's running to the car. So I start running to the car and I'm trying to open the door and it was locked and everyone's telling me to duck down. So I'm ducked down, still trying to get in the car. Next thing you know, I guess that's when the bullet went through the back door window because glass started falling on my back. So I guess that's when that happened.
Autumn's account fundamentally changes the complexion of this case. Her statement that Ava deliberately fired at the vehicle while knowing people were inside
There's a driver,
elevates this incident from simple aggravated assault to attempted murder.
Correct.
What Ava may have believed would be treated as merely brandishing a firearm or reckless discharge now carries the potential for decades behind bars. They know her response could make the difference between a defensible plea deal and a trial for attempted murder.
About how many rounds do you think you squeezed off?
At least 5.
What?
Did you aim it all at the car?
What are you, 50 Cent, bitch? What, 5 rounds?
I feel like only 4 shots hit the car.
4 shots
in my opinion, because I was a shooter, so I feel like
your adrenaline's pumping, I'm sure too.
Yo, also her statements tell me that she 100% did not think she was gonna get attempted murder. She probably even thought she might do a couple months here or something and get a little street cred for it. No, baby, this is attempted murder. There were people in the car.
What I'd like to do, because your stories track on, you're being very cooperative and you're telling the truth. What I'd like to do is what we did with everybody else. So I'm gonna go get a little marker. It's kind of be like school here.
Yes, sir.
Draw a little sketch and kind of put where everybody was. Are you good with that? So if you would, tell me where your all's car was, their car, and everybody was at.
Our car was. I'm a horrible driver too.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, that looks like.
That's fine. That's fine.
I heard Elise said, "Oh my God, not her drawing." Her lawyer is screaming.
No, God, please, no, no!
So where do you think you were when you fired the shots in the air?
I was far away. I stepped super back. I was right here, all the way back here, and that girl was still coming at me because she came at me, so I was stepped back. I had stepped back at least 10 feet.
Okay.
Because that's not what my intention was, to kill anybody.
This is gonna, just to kind of make it easy. There's you, Alanis, and Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna call y'all ones. There's 3 of y'all, and I think they said there was 4 of them, so we'll call them 2s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're right here, where are all of the 2s at, basically? Where are they at?
There was the guy. So the Annalise girl that
she
the
just
dude's
going.
car, that was her
Right.
boyfriend. So he.
We got photos, we got videos, diagrams, full on explanations with it. Right at just moments after the Miranda rights. See, I told you that tactic in the beginning was useful.
When you after you fire the shots in the air, when you fire the shots at the car, where are you at?
Right back here.
Same place.
Same place.
And where are they at?
Same place.
She ready to give up
Was there ever
more.
a point that you thought
Okay.
or worried that you could
Here we
hit
go.
somebody?
Yes, but I knew.
Take her away.
Yeah. But I knew.
Order.
I mean,
Order. And depending on how many people are in the car, this is at least 10 years. Maybe 8. Like, I think the sentence can be possibly much more, but like, I'm so sorry she's getting at least 8 here.
When this shot comes up to the back window, from what we've gathered from everybody, I think they're hiding in front of the car. Is what everybody says. Does that sound about right?
Well, like I said, I didn't see anybody else, but I saw her because I saw her big shorts.
Crouched down.
She was crouched down on the side, and I guess they had circled around the front. Because whenever
So you gotta be. I mean, if you're firing up this way and it goes to the back window, you got one crouched down and 2 or 3 up here.
Isn't that attempted murder?
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
you tell me.
Ooh.
That's shooting at somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Why does she just not realize the magnitude of this? Or do you guys think that she kind of wants that charge, that attempted murder charge, and just, hopefully I get out in 6 months or a year, and then I get to tell everybody I have an attempted murder charge? Like, because I'm like, what are you doing?
I don't know what your intention was. I mean, you just told me your intention was to scare them. But that's pretty close to shooting somebody.
You're right. And like I said, I second guessed it. I don't know. I just.
Yeah, we tracked Alanis. We tracked her down. We, of course, spoke to her.
You knew that girl's name wasn't Alanis. You grew up around Alanis Morissette, brother.
We knew her car was used. Her car was the one driven at the time. So when we're looking at her car, there's this funny film all over it.
Film? Yeah.
What is that?
Bleach.
Well, what is the point of that?
Bleach?
I mean, it's kind of comical, but...
It's kind of comical.
Yeah. I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, your point was to wipe it down with bleach because you was worried there was gunpowder on the car, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which I already knew, but I still wanted, because, like, she didn't do nothing wrong. So, like, it's her car, so I didn't want her to be fucked, you know what I mean? Because, like, I even told her, I was like, you're, like, both, even, like, I even told them, Matt and Alanis know that they didn't do shit, and y'all know they didn't do shit. I'm the one who did it. Yep. They fought perfectly fine. If I wouldn't have shot any shots off,
we have no issue with that, you know? The only issue we have is the gun. I mean, of course, that's why we're all here. And then not just the gun, but the issue that the gun was fired in the direction of people. Makes it even worse, you know.
Oh, my God.
I don't know if you're that good of a shot or if it was just luck that nobody was hit, you know.
That's a little
I got a
rose.
couple pictures I want to show you real quick. I'm going to go get them. And see if you... But just to say, you're completely cooperative. You know, you have been. And I do appreciate it, and you're very honest. So... I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you these pictures. It's kind of kindergarten. I understand that. It's just part of my job. I got to do it right. So we're talking to you. We're recording everything. So before I show them you, I'm gonna show them to the camera so the camera knows what I'm showing you.
Oh!
Okay. So who's in this picture?
Girl, she's standing there with the gun like she in a Key and Peele sketch, holding it up, and this is unreal, bro.
So who's in this picture? And what are you holding?
A gun.
Okay. Who's this guy?
A gun. Oops.
And what are you doing in this picture?
Oh my goodness. Shooting the gun off first one.
Bro.
And then the final picture.
Okay, also, firing a warning shot into the air with your arm at a 90-degree angle is the least gangster shit you could fucking do. That is the corniest shit I've ever heard. She want to attempted murder charge, and she's over here like, hey, everybody back off my friend, because I don't want to fight her. Like, bro, come on.
Ava Mooring was charged with 3 counts of attempted murder, 1 count for each victim. Ava Mooring ultimately pleaded guilty to all 3 counts of attempted murder. She was sentenced to 15 years in prison, with a minimum sentence of 10 years behind bars.
I told y'all that was at least 10. She got sentenced to 15 years in prison. This actually legitimately has to be one of the dumbest people in an interrogation I've ever seen. For an attorney's ideal world, She didn't admit to as much. And they would have been able to get her out of this with a year, 2 years, perhaps. They would have advised on a lot of things that would have been done differently. So that's why we're used to seeing much shorter sentences, because usually an attorney's involved and can knock a couple years off. She really just dug herself a hole there.